Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Average Joe Hockey Report. In this video, we're going to go over my three teams that I'm on the fence about in the offseason. At number three, this is from a rebuilding perspective, I have the San Jose Sharks. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't fully hate what they're doing. I don't mind the Anthony Duclair signing, and Philip Zadina is a risk worth taking, I think. And I did like the Will Smith draft. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I say I don't mind the risk taking Zadina is because it's like, he didn't necessarily pan out in Detroit. So, this is a chance for him to see what he can do in San Jose. And yeah, it's a chance to see if he can finally pan out and whatnot on a rebuilding team. But here's what I don't like about San Jose. This is what puts me on the fence about them. I thought they were losers in the Erik Karlsson trade. Yes, they got a first round pick, and yes, they had to take a bad contract. While I don't hate the Mike Hoffman contract because it's only 1 year, the Mikael Granlund and Jan Rutta contract, I almost wonder if you could have gotten Pierre Olivier Joseph or someone his caliber or someone kind of better in that deal. That's why I didn't care for the trade too much, and that's why I'm on the fence about San Jose. At number two, we got the Detroit Red Wings. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like a lot of the moves that they made. I like the Alex DeBrincat signing. I do like the JT Comfort signing. I like the Daniel Sprong signing. I think Klim Kostin's an intriguing signing. Same with Christian Fischer. But I wasn't necessarily a big fan of dealing away Alex Nedeljkovic. I do like Alex Lyon though, if he can grab the backup goaltending spot because Alex Lyon did pretty good in Florida. But if he doesn't get it, and you have James Reimer as your backup, no, no. Reimer posted some of the worst stats in the NHL last season, and it's not like San Jose gave up were one of the worst teams when it came to giving up dangerous shots opportunities. Also, to add to it, um, you look at their defense again. I mean, don't necessarily mind the Shane Gostisbehere signing, but Justin Holl, wasn't a fan of Justin Holl in Toronto, and they signed him for a 3-year deal worth 3.4 million. And now he's. Are you really gonna put him on your third D pairing, making 3.4 million now that you've got Jeff Petrie? And speaking of Petrie, while his deal has been constantly retained and is a good deal, and Petrie could possibly rekindle his magic from when he played in Montreal. He's also 35 years old, and his stats have been consistently on the decline. Well, actually, okay, he had better stats in Pittsburgh last season than he did in his last season in Montreal. But he also played. Well, I guess. Okay, so he played 7 less games, but still, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Jeff Petrie hit 40 points like he used to. Yeah. Anyways, my number one team that I'm on the fence about is the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's why I'm wearing my Make Believes jersey, because the Toronto Maple Leafs team is my number one team that I have on the fence. Now, don't get me wrong. Sorry, got an itch. I do like the Tyler Bertuzzi signing, and I like the Max Domi signing. It makes up for losing Michael Bunting. However, the center depth definitely got worse, with David Kampf being a downgrade from Ryan O'Reilly, obviously. And I'm not a fan of the Ryan Reaves signing, especially since it's for a term for whatever reason. I mean, it's not. I know it's not a very expensive contract, but I don't know. Players like Reaves are just not suited for modern day hockey. You kind of actually need to sort of play the game. not just go out there and fight and just cause a ruckus, whatever. Plus, Reeves is 36. His contract goes until he's, what, 39 or something like that. And then on the defense, losing Luke Shen wasn't hurts. Losing Justin Holt doesn't hurt. But I don't know. I'm really skeptical about the John Klingberg signing because I feel like they could have just re-signed Eric Gustafsson for cheaper, and he could do the same. He can provide the same offense that Klingberg does. But instead, they get him. And Klingberg's been a liability defensively for a while now. That's the one reason why I don't like the move. And two, I feel like it impedes with Timothy Liljegren's development. I would have liked to see, Timothy Liljegren develop more. Mind you, Timothy Liljegren did have a down. He did have a decrease in points, although I think kind of one of his ice time went down. Mind you, he did also, but he has hovered around 20 points in the last 2 seasons for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I kind of think, I get it that they don't necessarily want to rush him too much, but I don't know. I thought he was ready for that second D pairing with is it Jake McCabe? With Jake McCabe, I thought he could have been ready for that. And then like the firing of Kyle Dubas and your replacement is Brad Treliving, who I didn't feel did all that great of a job in Calgary. So that's why I have the Leafs as on the fence. This video is mostly based on opinion and may not have any implications on how the following teams and players will do this coming season. So remember, if I'm wrong, don't belittle me, educate me. Take care, everyone, and follow my Instagram account, The Average Joe Hockey Report, and my YouTube channel, Marty Tommy, in parentheses, Average Joe Hockey Report.